What's up, Narco Gang? Welcome back to the channel. If y'all not subscribed, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified for everything that we drop. As y'all can see, today's video is about Corey finally getting arrested for kidnapping, gang. Like, I don't know what the fuck been going on. As y'all can see, Corey got arrested for kidnapping. I didn't even know this nigga was kidnapping people, gang. Like, what the hell going on with this nigga? Like, at first, when I first see this nigga, the nigga was living it up with Carmen, you know what I'm saying? He one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube, ain't gonna cap. Watching his videos, watching Neek and whatever the other nigga, and then all them other niggas, bro. They're the reason why I started doing YouTube video, ain't gonna cap. But kidnapping, where the fuck that shit come in at? Who the fuck was he kidnapping? Was it Carmen? I know she had an accent and some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? She was talking like the bitch act like she didn't know how to speak no English, but was that the kidnap? Was she the kidnappee?
So Corey has officially been booked in a Harris County facility. As you can see here, his booking date was yesterday, January 16th. Corey turned himself in around 7 p.m. last night. Now, according to court documents, it appears that Corey has a bond set at $100,000. Now, I'm not sure if that's just for one.
They got the nigga in the Harris County game. If y'all don't know what the Harris County jails is, he either in Big Baker, Little Baker, or 701. Most likely 701 because this nigga look like he a repeat offender. He look like he'd have been in jail before, so he probably in 701.
Case, since he does have two, which would make it $200,000 bond. Now, if you guys are not familiar with bonds, when you go to a bail's bondsman, they normally require you to put down like 10%. So in order for Corey to get out, it appears that he's going to have to put up $20,000. And
hopefully he got that 20 bands, bro, because if he ain't, he gonna have to sit until this court date.
It doesn't appear that Corey obtained his own lawyer because he was signed a public defender.
Whoa.
Now, there's a lot of back stigma about public defenders because, of course, a lot of them help the courts out. So they really just want you to plead guilty, and so they can get over with the case and be on to the next one. They're not really there to fight for you. Now, I don't want to talk bad on all public defenders because I'm not really familiar with them, but I'm just telling you guys what most people think about public defenders. But it doesn't appear that Corey has the money to pay for a lawyer. I mean, according to the financial documents that were filed with the court, he doesn't have any monthly income coming in right now. As you can see, his total income is $0. So now in affidavit of financial condition.
How are you making $0 and you was just making what? How? That's not, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
For a criminal case is a sworn statement that lists a defendant's assets, debts, and income, and it's a key document in a criminal case and may be used to determine if a defendant is eligible for a court-appointed counsel, which Corey does have because he was appointed that public defender. So now, according to these public documents, it states that Corey is living in Katy, Texas with a friend or family.
Nigga, that's like 15 minutes from where I stay at. Nigga, I ain't gonna say where I stay at, but nigga, that's like right where I stay at, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen this nigga around, bro. Like, this nigga do not be outside.
He's been there for 3 years, so stating that he's full-time employed as a content creator. He's been employed for 9 years and 7 months, doesn't have any debts or assets.
What's wrong with his shirt? They done ripped this nigga's shirt all up. Like, god damn. Was he on what? Was he running from? Hey, drop the fucking footage. I need that body cam footage, bro. Cause why his shirt look all like this, bro?
Corey has previously stated that he had real estate in Alabama, so I'm wondering what happened to all that because that's not listed here on these financial conditions. Now, another document that was posted is the court directive order. As you can see here, the other is check, stating that electronic monitoring device shall be installed prior to defendant's release from Harris County.
Damn, they got this nigga on a ankle monitor.
Custody. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, it means that if Corey is released on bond, then he will probably or will be wearing an ankle monitor so they can know where he's at all times. Now, there are a lot of conditions to having to wear an ankle monitor. One being that you have to be in at a certain time, being that they give him a curfew. And sometimes that curfew is like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So now they also filed paperwork with bond conditions. So let's just read all that would apply to Corey. First states, defendant shall personally appear in court on time every time this case is set on the court's docket, unless the judge waives the appearance. Another one states, defendant shall commit no crime and shall not engage in any conduct that could result in his arrest. Another one that is checked here states, defendant is to surrender his or her passport for temporary deposit with the treasurer or register of the court as instructed by supervising agency and provide.
They got this nigga on lockdown, gang. Ain't going nowhere. Surrender the passport, gang.
The agency with proof of that surrender. So that means that Corey will have to give up his passport, so he will no longer be able to travel out of the country. Now let's look at what they have listed as his travel restrictions. It says defendant travel is restricted as follows: must remain within Harris County, Texas, and its surrounding counties: Brazoria, Chambers, Fort Bend, Galveston, Liberty, Montgomery, and Waller. A request to travel outside these counties must be submitted to your supervising officer at least 2 business days prior to your planned travel date. So looks like Corey will be stuck in Houston until he can get this case resolved. Now it also states defendant must not possess or consume marijuana or any controlled substance or dangerous drug unless obtained a prescription for the defendant issued by a medical doctor. Defendant will provide a copy of all such prescriptions to his supervising officer in advance. Also states defendant must not use or possess a firearm. Defendant is required to submit to an EM, which is an electric monitor, which would be the ankle monitor. It states here the EM will be installed prior to release from Harris County custody. Calendar days of the defendant's release on bond. Defendant must sign any required agreements, comply with all required equipment and maintenance services, and comply with monitoring protocols as instructed by the supervising agency. So now these were the documents that were listed with the courts. Now hopefully Corey is able to obtain his own attorney and not have a public defender defending him. But I know Corey did state at one point that his case was so solid that he could really defend himself. So maybe
what? I highly don't recommend that.
That's why he chose to go the public defender route. But then again, lawyers do come with a hefty price tag, and it appears that Corey is in some deep trouble with the courts. Now, I will keep you guys updated if Corey does make bail. Again, it looks like he has to put up $20,000. Now, there too, before he turned himself in or if he was captured, no one really knows yet.
Nigga,
but he did
you see his shirt? Do y'all see this nigga's shirt? He looked like he was captured, nigga.
Out the video of himself recording on that day of November 23rd after he thought that those girls were trying to set him up.
Thank y'all so much. It would be bad with them. You know what I'm saying? Got my Drake on the side of it. I just seen a car circling around the car over there. Over the gas station over here. So these 2 white girls, long story short, y'all, were trying to set me up for one of the dudes or whatever, right? So
what?
it's just crazy as fuck how, like, when the discernment is high, you get to take everything that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Wow. God is so good. They try to pin me to some shit. They ain't got nothing to do with it. God is so good. I'm telling y'all, this camera right here. See,
oh, this nigga paranoid. This nigga guilty. He paranoid as shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my boys real quick so I can beat it right.
I don't know what the fuck going on with this nigga, bro. This nigga is crashing the fuck out. Like, you was good, nigga. Then you lost your girl, and now it's Now that nigga Boogie, this nigga right here, this nigga got your girl now. What's that nigga name? Boogie, I don't know now. We call nigga Boogie. That nigga got your girl now, bro. Now your ass finna go to jail for kidnapping. Who was he kidnapping? Y'all let me know in the comments who the fuck was he kidnapping, bro. With that being said, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. And we have to stay narco gang. Peace.